reminder, guys, when the flag goes down, the cars are dropped, then you listen for the tone. Do not go until you hear the tone. Here we go. Shake and bake. There we are. Nice work. Let's have a clean start. Let's see if we can get Schroeder out there. Starting the pit lane. Oh, man. Bobble right at the start. Oh, let Heisel get out to an early lead for a second. Minute and a half down, 8.5 minutes left to go. Only two of these guys get to race again in that C main. Right now it's Rick and Chris. Top two, then you're gonna have Joe and Zach behind them. Down, 8 minutes to go. It is Rick, Zach, Chris, and Joe. Rick with a pretty good lead. The battle really is for second between three different cars. They keep making little bobbles here and there and changing out that second bump position right now. And there it is. Joe will get around for the 2 spot with Chris and Zach all right there behind him. A whole bunch of green buggies battling hard for that 2 bump up spot. This is race number 2. Race number 3 is that electric buggy C main. We're going to give you guys a little bit of time. Four down, 6 left to go. Rick out in front, all white buggy. You can see him coming in a little bit before the halfway point. Here comes that was Zach. Race comes around, they're all going to be going out at the moment. Some of these guys never know, they can make the 10 minutes. Does happen. Not in this race, though. Here comes the last guy. Let's see how close everybody is when they come out of the pit lane. And it's going to be Rick back to the front. That's going to put Joe, Zach and Chris all right there, all in the same lap with 5 minutes down, 5 minutes to go. Halfway through, fuel has been added. All of a sudden, the race got a whole bunch tighter. Our pit lane does require some patience to enter and exit. Oh, and there's some trouble, and that's going to make Zach the benefactor. Rick goes up to the 2 spot. Joe's going to drop to 3rd. These are going to be right there. All 4 of these guys. 4:40 left to go. .420 on the clock. Zach out in front. Rick with some trouble. And he's going to give up that spot to Joe. And all 4 of these guys in the same lap, battling hard for the final 2 spots. See if they get to race again coming up in a little bit. Oh, trouble up for Joe, but then Rick finds some trouble. Here comes Chris Beaver. Beaver to the 2 spot. He goes on his lid. Rick on his lid. Joe on his lid. Nobody wants 2nd spot. Zach's like, I will see you guys later. 3:35 left to go. There's the battle for 2nd. Rick Heisel and Chris Beaver and Joe Parent. They swapped those spots a few times. Meanwhile, Zach just pulling away. He does not want any part of this at all. It is smooth sailing for him. Oh, inside right there for Chris. Can't make it happen down the outside. Rick blocks him out over that big double. Oh, and it catches Chris just a little bit. Here comes Joe. 7 down, 3 minutes left to go. 3 big 8-scale Nitro Buggies from all over the place, too. Rick is from Kansas City. Kind of forget where Beaver's from. Zach's in the Des Moines area, pretty sure. Really, just trying to catch the tail end of this battle. That works. 2:30 to go. Oh, coming in. Oh, he's gone. So now it's a 3-car battle. Joe Parent, one of those guys from Minnesota, they came a super long way. So Rick Heisel back into the 2 spot. Chris Beaver going to be right there in the 3. They got 2 minutes and 10 seconds to sort it out. It was getting pretty hot there for a little bit. All 3 of those guys were battling hard. The track has gotten a little glassy. It's going to be really, really black after that first half hour amen. .140 left to go. Beaver with the bobble. That's going to let Rick take a little breather. Well, Rick and Chris only a straightaway away from one another. Under a minute left to go. And Chris pull it out, catch Rick, and then he's got to pass him. Rick has been around for a long time. He knows how to block the lane. Rick's taking it. Nice and smooth. 40 seconds to go. This is straightaway between 2nd and 3rd. Zach is out of here. We're going to get one more lap here for the 2 spot. Rick hits the double. Nice and smooth through the S's. Chris has got to push, and they're basically exactly the same distance apart as the last lap, so 8 seconds. Rick is being very, very careful. Time is expired on the clock. Rick going way wide. Chris will just come in a little short, but a good effort there. Here comes Zach. He will take it. So it's going to be Zach and Rick that get to move on. And that's the race.